your superhero critic, and I'll stay super as long as you stay awesome.
In 1994, Peter David was writing for Hulk during Marvel's relationship with the NCPCA and began writing today's one-shot comic, taking the Green Goliath and pitting him against the one and only Venom.
And that's it. That is literally all the background I could find on this comic. But because it was a request from the girlfriend, we're going to tackle this thing as it is and with little information I have. That being said, this is The Incredible Hulk versus Venom.
The cover focuses on our two characters fighting while locked in a spiderweb, and while I feel the cover itself is fine, I personally feel that it has no real issues, but then you look at Venom's jaw and holy shit, why is it unhinged like that?
And I understand that artists tend to draw Venom with big mouths and a shitload of teeth. But there's sometimes where it's just unbelievable, and this, every time you see Venom's jaw, it just looks ridiculously unproportional, and I don't know what else to say about it. It just looks terrible!
We open up with a man named Barney who is finishing up the words on a card clearly meant for his parents. Barney, the Barnmeister, Barney Rubble, mailing a postcard. Excellent! Yeah. Barney is actually really irritable at the mailboy for no real reason, but while going through his mail, he comes across a note claiming that Dr. Bad Vibes will be releasing an earthquake machine upon San Francisco at noon. He gives the news to the newscaster Ariel O'Hare, which is clearly a April O'Neil knockoff name, and she thanks him for the scoop.
Did she just kiss Barney? Is that not sexual harassment, or am I missing something here?
We then go to Eddie Brock, who is standing and staring inside of a TV store where a couple are arguing over an affair. Then we jump to yet another couple sneaking out of the woman's house to have some time together. As the couple drive off, we hear April's broadcast.
Well, it's 12:05 and nothing. Guess they're not making supervillains like they used to. Certainly they're making them with dumber names.
Oh, trust me, there are 10 times worse names than Dr. Bad Vibes.
An earthquake begins, forcing Venom to begin rocking the town as the couple's car gets trapped in a fault of the quake as the car is on fire. Venom does the anti-hero thing and tries to help the couple out, but in the process tears the door off his car, pissing the man off, who ends up just calling him Spider-Man.
I mean, you literally wear his outfit, stole his spider logo, so why wouldn't people think you're Spider-Man? At least you're not Deadpool getting mistaken for Spider-Man all the time.
Ariel has another broadcast an hour later, finally taking Bad Vibes seriously when she gets another threatening letter. We then head to a store being robbed, and while the owner is trying to defend himself, something freaks them out, causing them to want to run off. This new something eventually gets to Venom while he's saving an old couple from rubble. That something turns out to be Hulk himself. Keep running, puny humans. Run as fast as you can and far as you can, or else Hulk will smash.
And my boner is ready.
Our two behemoths begin tussling as the Hulk becomes entrapped in Venom's web, but since this is intelligent Hulk, he just quickly gets himself free and just punches Venom so hard, his jaw looks as if it will come off his body. However, Venom quickly comes right back on the attack.
Hulk finally got edumacation.
Our Our two behemoths begin tussling as Hulk becomes entrapped in Venom's web, but since this is an intelligent Hulk, he just quickly gets himself free and just punches Venom so hard in the jaw, it looks like his jaw is coming off of his body. However, Venom quickly comes right back on the attack. No one talks to me like that and treats me like that and gets away with it. I don't care if he's the Hulk or someone really impressive.
Yeah, I'll even take on Chuck Norris. What is he gonna do?
Ariel is now on a TV interview talking to a professor that's probably a Republican since he's trying to disprove Dr. Bad Vibes to even be real and that it's just normal earthquakes despite the psychic Madam Star giving her opinions on everything. We then go back to the actual fight where Venom is trying to taunt the Hulk, who responds with actions always speak louder than words.
I mean, come on, just look at the state of the world and all the police brutality, but, life is great, my friend!
Hulk then remembers that Venom is weak against sound. As I recall, you have major problems with loud, which means that all it should take to put an end to this gratuitous nonsense is a serious case of the clap.
I've got the clap and I'm giving it to you!
Venom vows to kill the Hulk, who then responds by crunching him by putting all of his weight on him, and the two both talk about the thought that the other changed, demanding each other to prove their changes. So in order to do this, the two of them rush into the TV station while the broadcast is airing and call out Mr. Bad Vibes to show up, and they threaten him. You're a wimp, a frightened mouse of a man, and we're going to beat you up!
Yeah, you such a girly man! Nah.
April then thinks the two heroes are insane, but the doctor immediately calls, or so they think, as it actually is every single money-grubby person trying to get 15 minutes of fame. Eventually, the real one calls and gets through, threatening to destroy the Bay Area. Hulk's wrist device, however, gives them the address they'd need to track him down, as the two heroes rush over there with Ariel following behind, showing us that Dr. Bad Vibes actually was just a crazy old man with a box.
Ha! The professor was right, but then again, deniers can be right once in their life.
The crazy man goes psychotic as he freaks out on the group and tries pushing the fake box button, and the group just leave the poor man laughing hysterically, and our comic book ends with the heroes pondering conspiracy theories and questioning the point of everything.
This comic is bad. Like, the plot is crap. The fight is mediocre, and it just bounces around between character after character, and you don't actually get a feeling of any of the characters. And I personally don't believe that this comic is worth as much as it is. I believe it's selling up to $30 on eBay. I'm not spending that much for this comic, which is why all I have is the pictures from websites. That being said, we're going to continue our Venom fun by tackling Venom.
I mean the movie. It'll be next week's episode. Okay.
Hello, I'm your superhero critic, and I'll stay super as long as you stay awkward. Just like that line delivery, because that's not my catchphrase. Oh, trust me, there are 10 times worse names than Dr. Bad Vibes. Like, ow, my elbow popping!